All right, barflies and mayflies, welcome to the Pub Lunch Pub Trivia Night. Please silence your phones, clear your minds, and prepare to reach deep into the dark, dusty corners of your brain. Just past your hopes, beside your dreams, and the I really could have beens. Tonight, we have a very simple goal: to answer questions you definitely should know, to argue with your friends and family about questions you definitely don't know, and to win absolutely nothing. Remember, a team is only as strong as its weakest link, so if you're sitting next to someone who thinks that Galileo was the most underrated player in the league, now is the time to lower your expectations. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another Pub Lunch Pub Trivia Night. We have 6 rounds of 6 questions tonight, pub trivia style. You will have 10 seconds between each question to write down your answers, and we will go through the answers at the end of each round. Comment your best pub trivia name, grab yourself a hot or cold beverage, and let's get this train wreck started. Good luck. By the looks of it, most of you will need it. Round 1. Our first round tonight is history. Where else would we begin? Don't worry, we will start easy. Question 1. In what year did the Titanic sink? Question 2. Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? Question 3. What was the name of the ship that carried the Pilgrims to America in 1620? Okay, let's get a bit harder. Question 4. Which war was fought between 1853 and 1856 involving Russia and an alliance of Britain, France, and the Ottoman Empire? Question 5. Which ancient Greek city-state was known for its military focus and austerity? And the last question in this round is Question 6. The Zimmermann telegram was a major factor in bringing which country into World War I? That's round 1 done. How did you go? Alright, let's go through the answers. Question 1. The Titanic sank in 1912. Question 2. The Great British Bulldog himself, Winston Churchill. Question 3. The name of the ship was the Mayflower. Question 4. The war involving Russia and an alliance of Britain, France, and the Ottoman Empire was the Crimean War. Question 5. This is Sparta. Was the Greek city-state. Question 6. The United States was brought in by the Zimmermann telegram. We are all in the groove of it now. Let's get straight into round 2, which is I can barely bring myself to look. Phew, it is movies and TV. Question 1. Who directed the 1993 film Jurassic Park? Question 2. What is the name of the fictional kingdom where Game of Thrones takes place? Question 3. In Friends, what is the name of the coffee shop where the characters hang out? Okay, let's get a bit harder. Question 4. In the film The Matrix, what is the color of the pill Neo chooses to see the truth? Question 5. Which actress won an Oscar for her role as June Carter Cash in Walk the Line? And the last question in this round is Question 6. What is the highest grossing R-rated film of all time? That is the end of round 2. Not too hard. Anyone get a perfect score? Let's go through the answers and find out. Question 1. Steven Spielberg directed Jurassic Park. Question 2. The answer is Westeros. Winter is coming, unless of course you're already watching this in winter. Question 3. The name of the coffee shop is of course Central Perk. Question 4. Neo took the red pill. Question 5. The actress is the very talented Reese Witherspoon. Question 6. What is the highest grossing R-rated film of all time? One of my favorites, Deadpool and Wolverine. If you have made it this far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel find its place in the YouTube algorithm. Round 3. Geography. Haha. That rhymes. Question 1. Which country has the most natural lakes? Question 2. What is the capital city of Australia? Question 3. What is the name of the river that flows through the Grand Canyon? How are we going? Too easy, right? Let's crank it up a notch. Question 4. Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which African country? Question 5. This one will cause some arguments. Which country spans the most time zones? And the last question in this round. Question 6. Which island nation is the only one to exist in all 4 hemispheres? Alright, halfway there. That's the end of round 3. Let's go through the answers. Question 1. Canada has the most natural lakes. Question 2. The capital city of Australia is Canberra. Hopefully all the Aussies out there got that one. Question 3. The Colorado River flows through the Grand Canyon. Question 4. Mount Kilimanjaro is located in Tanzania. Question 5. The answer is not Russia, it is France, due to its overseas territories. Question 6. The answer is the nation of Kiribati. Round 4. Sport. Question 1. Which country has won the most men's FIFA World Cup titles? Question 2. Which athlete is nicknamed the king in basketball? Question 3. What are the colors of the 5 Olympic rings? Question 4. What is the term for a score of 3 under par on a single golf hole? Question 5. In which sport would you see the Heisman Trophy awarded? And the last question in our sport round is Question 6. Who is the only boxer to hold world titles in 8 different weight divisions? Alright, be honest. How many of you are glad the sport round is over? But before we can move on, we need to go through the answers. Question 1. Brazil has won the most men's FIFA World Cup titles, with 5. Question 2. LeBron James is nicknamed the king in basketball. Question 3. The 5 Olympic rings are blue, yellow, black, green, and red. Instantly recognizable, but did you remember them? Question 4. The answer is an albatross or double eagle, one of the rarest scores in golf. Comment albatross if you have ever got one. Question 5. The Heisman Trophy is awarded in American college football. Question 6. The only boxer to hold world titles in 8 different weight divisions is, of course, the great Manny Pacquiao. Our next round is Round 5, Music. Question 1. Which band released the album Abbey Road? Question 2. Which singer is known for the hit song Shake It Off? Question 3. Who composed the famous Four Seasons violin concertos? Question 4. What was the first music video played on MTV? Question 5. Which band's lead singer is Tom York? And your last music round question. Question 6. What is the musical term for playing notes in a smooth, connected manner? Is music everybody's favorite round, or just mine? How do you go? Let's find out. Question 1. The Beatles released the album Abbey Road. Question 2. The Shake It Off singer is of course Taylor Swift, or Tay-Tay as I know her. Question 3. Antonio Vivaldi composed the Four Seasons. Question 4. The first music video played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. How many got that one? Question 5. Tom York is the lead singer of Radiohead. Question 6. The musical term for playing notes in a smooth, connected manner is legato. Before we begin our last round, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another lunch pub trivia night. Make sure you comment any answers we got wrong, and let us know if you would like us to do a theme trivia night. Our last round tonight, as usual, is round 6, general knowledge. Basically, an excuse for us to throw in the questions that didn't make it into the other rounds. Question 1. What is the name of the award given for excellence in the Broadway theatre? Question 2. In a standard deck of cards, which king is the only one without a moustache? Question 3. What is the collective noun for a group of crows? Question 4. What is the only letter not found in any periodic table element symbol? I thought I would slip an easy one in there for you. Question 5. What does DNF stand for in racing results? A tough one to finish on. Just when you thought I was being nice. Question 6. Which metal has the highest melting point? Let's go through the answers for your final round. Question 1. The Tony Award is given for excellence in Broadway theatre. Question 2. The King of Hearts is the only one without a moustache. Question 3. The answer is a murder, as if crows weren't already scary enough. Question 4. The letter J is the only one not in a periodic element symbol. Question 5. DNF of course stands for did not finish. Question 6. The metal with the highest melting point is tungsten. Alright, you have made it to the end of the pub trivia night. How did you go? The top score for tonight was 36. If you scored less than 10, comment it was definitely the dog's fault. If you scored between 11 and 20, comment room for improvement. If you scored between 21 and 30, comment not too bad. If you scored between 30 and 35, comment missed it by that much. If you scored a perfect 36, comment I am king of the world. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel find its place in the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to check out our pub lunch shorts for a bite-sized piece of historical misinformation on the go.